Hello everyone, Lion Kitsune, also known as Judas here, and welcome back to Skyopolis Evolved. Last time, we discovered portals and made a summoning block. In the meantime, between sessions, I have summoned a few more guards, fought in one more portal, and made sure these guards actually worked. And now, we are going to continue down strainers, as resources seem to be our next major goal. Believe we might be going really quickly through all of the strainers, so it's probably going to be a good idea to get moving on that as soon as possible. I did make a strainer tank and a strainer for our next version, and I believe, yes, I have some molten tin in here as well. And hopefully should have just a little bit more. This is simply just the purified gravel we've been getting put through with a stone mesh. We need to upgrade that eventually, but for now it works wonderfully. That being said, let's make some more bread. Do I have any better way to make bread at the moment? Say rice dough, wheat dough. Well, okay, I guess I could combine it with a bucket of water, but that doesn't... It's not really useful yet, because I don't have any way of getting water or like iron buckets, which is probably the best way to do that. Should probably also make a composter here soon for all these seeds that I just don't have a use for. All of that being said, who's ready to move on to bamboo? Alright, optional quest. I don't think so. Alright, so we need purified sand in order to get our next tier, which is putting sand through our lovely purifying water. Unfortunately, I have turned all of my sand into glass, which was it the smartest idea? Probably not. So, we're going to take out this liquid, and we are going to take a bucket over to our infinite water source. Should try to get another infinite water source inside the house when I can. And then we're just gonna throw a bunch of dirt in here. I need a new strainer. Alright, we'll work on that in a moment, because I'm about to get some higher tier strainers, and those will have more durability. Alright, all of this tin over to the solidifier, and boom. How are we doing on lava for this thing? Still fine. This gives us a tin mesh. Excellent. Alright, we'll throw the first one into here, and we'll put the second one over here in just a moment. Is that tier 4? How did we go from tier 1 immediately to tier 4? That kind of seems like we're skipping a few steps. Am I skipping a few steps? Was I not supposed to do that? Because... What does this need? Bamboo mesh. Why? What? Okay, well, in order to complete the quest book, we need to continue this. Oh, also, in between episodes, I made a discovery. Always check all recipes when you're using stuff, because this transforming wand can just make sand in general. Would have been very nice to know. Whoops. Well, I guess we have access to iron and such now. Don't think I was supposed to get access yet, but here we are. No pack is perfect. It's fine. I will just immediately swap this over so we can get at least one bamboo here. I guess in order for more sand, I should just do this for a bit. purified sand. Excellent. Now I just need to put it through a strainer. I have a 25% chance for one bamboo. That hurts. Oh, I guess we go up to tier 9 mesh. Okay, so tier 4 isn't as insane as I thought it was. Still crazy, but not on the level of gods. Alright. Yeah, I hope everyone is having a good day so far. We are moving right along with plans. I'm going to see, because I believe there is a speed upgrade. Okay, so there's a chance upgrade and a speed upgrade. 10% to output chance, duration decreased by 50. 20% percentage effects happen before fixed effects. Reduce. Oh. I think. Oh, those are cloches. These are the strainers. I think we'll take a chance effect and put it into here. And you know what? Let's get the purified sand going. We got one bamboo. Yes. We just need 5 more to make the bamboo mesh. And then that will let us immediately move 5 steps down the quest book. Get some coal, lapis, a gem mold for some reason, and then we can make bronze for a bronze mesh, gold, iron, and get a flight block, which sounds fairly useful. Fly around our base at the very least. And then we move on to basic power, which I assume... Yep, Stirling generator, into capacitors, into sag mill, all of that. Into item pipes. And then the soul chassis from the alloy smelter. Oh, wow, it's wild to get there. Then we go deep mob learning, and then applied energistics 2. Where are we on 3 at this point? Nope, still 2, just updated. Wow, we have quite the way to go still. And we also, eventually, have an angel ring to go for. Doesn't seem as useful if we just place a bunch of those flying things around, but maybe late game, who knows, who knows. I guess the final machine frame looks to be our final goal, as well as hunting a lot of monsters. In the meantime, I've killed more zombies, as you can see. Have not found any tanks, drones, or zombie mages, and then skeletons are still the same. Spiders, creepers. There's more types of creepers. That's terrifying. All of that being said, we are moving right along. Alright. Exactly 5 bamboo. That is beautiful to see, because now we can just ignore it. Does that also complete the tin quest? Nope. Alright. Take some tin ore pieces, put them in my inventory, and then... Yep. So it is 4 pieces for a mesh. We'll just make an extra mesh here, just to get it out of the way. Yeah, I haven't forgotten about trying to start another pack here soon. I've just been a little busy. But it is definitely still on my brain of ideas to do. I have things to try and all that. Alright, let's get lapis into my inventory. Let's get iron, copper, and coal. Beautiful, beautiful. And I believe we need a new chest. And ores. There we go. Alright. We are certainly progressing. Excellent. Now, purified gravel, I believe, can also be made through this other strainer via purification. That being said, we also need to make some bronze. So, in the solidifier, molten bronze, which is a mix of tin and copper. So, for every 1 tin, it needs 3 copper. That is good to know. So, let's just take out 21 copper and 7 tin. Throw all that into the controller. Or, well, throw as much of it into the controller as it will let me at once. This is probably going to put a pretty big dent in our fuel source. Alright, take the molten tin in the mixer. And the molten copper also in the mixer. And I need an ingot cast. I haven't made one. I don't think I've needed to. There it is. Ingot mold. I need a brick and 4 black bricks. Could I just... I wonder. Yes, I can. Beautiful. Swap out you for you. Molten bronze. Perfection. Now, let's just get some of that moving over here and go to sleep because it's nighttime. I don't know if I was supposed to get iron yet. Well, we now have molten bronze from all the ores. Bronze can be used for a couple things, it would seem. Mycelial generator. Better ore hammers. And that's actually about it. So, we're going to put the mesh mold back in here because having some bronze meshes sounds like a great idea. We could also solidify coal using the gem mold. We'll just need a piece of charcoal to make the mold itself, I assume. Yes. Yes, indeed. And we can melt down all of the coal we're going to get. I'm just throwing it all in there for now because I don't really have another use for it. And we get a bronze mesh, which we can still... Oh, it's a tier 5, so I should replace this. A relic bag and a food bag. Alright. Food bag gives us a gray apple. We haven't eaten this yet. The relic bag. Aqua Walker. I bet I know what this does. 1 experience point. Oh, that's how we level it up. For a certain period, allows them walking of water without sinking. Once time runs out, the boots start sinking, pulling the wearer underwater. Dry them, the wearer must stay away from water box. Depends on level of saturation. So, just put the singular boot on. And you know what? We're also gonna... I like playing with my armor off, I'll admit. But let's go over here And can we... Yep, so we can walk on water. This doesn't seem that useful for this pack in particular. Seems it teleports us back to the top as well afterwards. We could probably make something cool with this eventually. Yeah, no, this is neat. That's very cool. Keep that equipped. Unlike the other one, which just kind of doesn't do anything. There we are. We're getting iron. I should probably make a chest for all of these molds that we're getting for the solidifier, so we have access. Alright, put the stone mesh back in here. Plants. Just gotta do a quick bit of the organization. Otherwise, this base will never look good. In my opinion, it never looked good in the first place, but I'm being told to stop being negative about my own building skill by others, so I will shut up. But yeah, iron, gold, and redstone are now all resources we can collect. Which should probably put us into the Power Age almost immediately, if I had to guess. Redstone and iron. Alright, so iron we need the ingot mold for. The dust mold can be made with bone meal, and that will let it give us redstone, which we already have for some reason. I don't know where we got this from. That being said, we will still need the dust mold, and I bet you I can take some of the sugar I have. Nope. I don't know where I got the sugar either. I just have it. Alright. Dust mold. Put that over with the molds. Say this copper and tin. More bronze. Strainers, more. Empty all this out because it's not going to be producing this anymore. If I need to prepare more of that, I will in the future. Put the tin meshes in here. Seems like the best place for them. Alright. Cool. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Alright. Next, it's time to make iron tools. Take all of this iron we have, and the bit extra that just came, throw it all into the controller at once. You do not have enough bronze to make more. You know what? I need to make another simple tank. Because I want a place to store my bronze. There we go. Alright. Take the ingot mold, put you into here. Hold on. Is the iron mesh, it's tier 5, 480 uses. You have 660. That one's way better. Take this, put it all into here, and our solidifier will do its job. We are about to run out of iron, or lava. However, if we wait 2 seconds, we can make an iron bucket, and so many issues will be solved. Like, a surprising amount of issues are solved by having a bucket. You don't realize how much you need buckets until you've played modded, and a pack has you not craft a bucket immediately. Alright, how did one make lava again? It was the simple transformation wand on some mulch. Got it. Do I not have any more mulch? Yes, I do have some more mulch. Cool. We're just gonna do this carefully. There we go. You know what? Just in case. Let's... 3 buckets. So we guaranteed have enough. More iron ingots. This could also mean I can upgrade all of my guards' outfits, which should be pretty useful, I hope. This means I can upgrade all of those and those. And let's make one of these flight blocks, because I am very curious. Need some paper, some gunpowder. I think I have some spare gunpowder. Do I have? Yes. So, make firework. Make some iron bars. I need one more ingot. The flight block. We'll place in this corner here. Wow. That is... Is there a height limit to it? Yes, okay. So it's not true 100% flight. There is a height limit, and I assume a depth limit as well. But it is quite the limit. I will definitely be making some more of these and scattering them around this first island to... Oh. Wow, that is quite big. Oh lord. Yeah, we will take that. That is a really neat block to get this early in the pack. Stone shovel, amazing. Thank you. Add it to the pile. Perfection. Now, I believe with the creation of that, we can make dark steel. We can make dark steel. Oh, molten iron, obsidian, and coal all together. Makes sense. Alright, let's make a gear mold. I need a gear. Is there a stone gear? There's a wooden gear. That could be used. Okay. I guess the bed stuff didn't work. It is time to advance into technology. We have technology. Let's go. Alright. Oh. Okay, hold on. Let me get an odd number. I mean, there's an odd number right there. Perfect. Okay, so this holds 15 at a time. I'll have to keep that in mind. That will also get us the resource generator, which... What does this go? It has... Stone, infest... Any of the stones, it looks like. Which could be used for automation eventually. Constantine. Oh, block of bronze would probably be our best upgrade at the moment. That's neat. Alright. Should make me an iron gear. The infinity bimetal gear. Hold on. Just make 2 for now. And turn the rest of that. And then I believe we also are going to need some gold gears. So while that's filtering out the rest of all the iron. Well, it's really moving through this purified gravel a lot faster than I was expecting it to. Yep. Gold. Alright, we get an even number. Throw it in. And then in between recording sessions, I will commit to making a bunch of iron and upgrading all of our guards to kill things faster and giving everyone shields, and we'll get a whole army up and going. I don't know if I need to feed them as well. That's something I haven't tested. Me when I have a kingdom. I don't know. I don't know where that joke was going the second I started. Is it 180 per ingot, please? No, it's just 90 per ingot. Oh, okay. It's cheaper than I thought, which is good. Okay. So we want the gear. We're going to make 2 gears, and then we'll switch to making gold ingots as well. Then I need some dark steel. Also need a block of redstone. Oh, because blocks of redstone give us grains of infinity, which we need for capacitors, we need for the sag mill. An importer and an exporter. Alright. Fluids, items, speed, round robin, mod filters. Jesus. Pressure, okay, that's... Are these wireless? Because if they're wireless, that's huge. And we can make tier 2 upgrades for... Assuming, yeah, I can't get emeralds yet, to my knowledge, so... Interesting. Well, I accidentally made 3 gears instead of just 2, but... It's fine. Alright, dark steel. So, 90 millibuckets for an ingot. 90 millibuckets is entire obsidian. Is that 2 coal? Yeah, 2 coal. Okay, so let's get some obsidian going. Right, it is mixing water and lava in the mixer, which has copper and tin in it at the moment. Let's just real quick see if I can move out all the brass. Oh. Putting molten iron on accident. Hold on. Instead of tin. Whoops. Well, I guess I can move the copper. Oh, yeah. Okay, hold up. And do this. Oh, there's iron in here right now. Being dumb. Okay. And then copper. Just do it like that for now. Molten coal and molten iron. That will give us dark steel. Exactly 1 ingot of the stuff. Just doing a little manual alchemy. Once I get cabling, I'm gonna definitely make it less manual. Alright. Wow, that is quite an easy recipe, actually. Hold on, let me just real fast. Because 2 ingots of dark steel is going to make me 3 of these machine frames, so it's very much worth it to do. Just need to make 1 more bimetal gear. 360, that means 4 ingots of iron per gear. So that's 8 of these. Melt you down. I guess I also need the other halves. Make the gear first while this all melts. Hello? Okay, I get goodbye then, I guess. Immediately at. Oh, okay. You know what? You guys figure it out. We need to make them their own area after this. That is very annoying. Gotta say, this fluid mover is quite useful for moving around low amounts of fluid because we don't have enough for a bucket. Alright, and that is dark steel nuggets. Excellent. Now we just need some redstone. I believe I have the powder mold right here. We're going to keep the ingot mold as like the standard one to have in there. And boom. Excellent, excellent. This is going great. Very happy with our progress here today. We are moving right along. Redstone, of course, being something that honestly... Well, I don't know why I'm saying honestly. It is something that is required for a lot of stuff, so it being so used is not a surprise in the slightest. 3 Tier 1 machine frames. Alright, and we get to do some gambling from that. Remember, kids, never gamble. Armor. Food. I've already gotten this one. A crossbow. An icebreaker. Increases fall speed, boosts knockback, and removes sliding on blocks. Huh. That's kind of a fun effect. We'll put that on, why not? Oh, the icebreaker just doesn't have a thing. Okay. So, if I go outside... I don't fully get what this one does. We'll keep it on for now, but perhaps in the future we will need to get some upgrades for it. Oh yeah, also I bought the copper armor only, or the chainmail armor only to immediately find a chainmail chestplate. So I'm glad we're at iron tier now, so I don't need to worry about it as much. I put this dirt in the wrong box. Alright. But all of that being said, what's next? The Sterling generator for us to officially move on to power. Need some obsidian, iron, more gears, a furnace. And then, what about the resource generator? Oh, that's stupid easy. Let's get an actual cobblestone generator going. Let's see, it needed a chest. And I think, was it 2 chests? No. No, it was, oh, what was it? Yeah, it was 2 chests. I'm being dumb. Alright, so we put this here. I think we're going to need a hopper. You know what, let me just... Because I'm also going to need to upgrade all of my hoppers to iron tier so they work faster. And then a chest. And then... If I remember correctly, we could take a cobblestone, put it in here, and it just makes cobblestone slowly. Although, if we are to grab all of this bronze, turn it into ingots, so we can make a block of bronze. This can be made into a cap, which we put on top of this. Or I guess maybe into that inventory slot. These didn't used to have inventory slots, so I'm getting used to that. Bandages, useful, and a stone hoe. Get the feeling some of these bags aren't as good as others. But yeah, now that I'm getting all of this stuff, you know what would be fun? Where's my backpack? I want to get more relics is the thing. So I really need to get working on killing stuff. And between sessions, I will definitely work on that. But yep, we have passive cobblestone generator going. And now we upgrade it. Instead, we're at 120 ticks. We have doubled its speed. Nowhere near its maximum, but probably its max for now. Alright. All of that being said, next time we will move on further down the path towards our power generation. And possibly work on finishing out Chapter 1 as well, because I feel like we've put this off for too long. I will see you guys then. Take care.